Hey everybody, and welcome to a Lefty Knitter podcast. This is not going to be a real episode because I'm not really going to show you things I've been working on, but I did want to show you some of my haul, I guess, from the Frederick Fiber Fest. I know I'm wearing Shenandoah, but Frederick Fiber Fest is a festival held here in Maryland. It is at the Frederick County Fairgrounds. It is held in the fall and in the spring. So it's only on a Saturday, and it's a one-day show, and they do it twice a year. It was at multiple places before, and now I think they finally locked down the fairgrounds, and sorry, trying to adjust. Like I said, this is just a quick video. I decided I needed to do this because Maryland Sheep and Wool is coming up this coming weekend. It's like right on us. It's kind of a shame and kind of a good thing, I guess, for some vendors, because some vendors are vending at both that live far away. So they're coming out for like the whole ends up being probably a week and a half for them, but it's pretty exciting. So Frederick Fiber Fest, I think it opens like 9 to 4, something like that. They have had more food trucks every year, and they have had more vendors. So they even set up different tents this year, or for this festival. And I don't know if that was because of the rain that they knew might have been coming. Also, the spring one coincides sometimes with the plant sale, which is kind of exciting. That's in another building at the fairgrounds. So, all right, so let me just show you guys what I purchased. Like I said, it's not going to be a normal episode, but I appreciate you guys checking things out. So, first off, Clay Monster Pottery. We have purchased stuff from them before. Gosh, I can't think of her name. That's really terrible. Her mom's almost always with her at all the shows, and she is such a sweetheart. And so this year, I decided this festival, Maryland, I feel like she gets so many people in her booth that I was like, you know what? She's coming to Frederick. Let's just see what they got. So I was looking for a left-handed mug because I am left-handed. I predominantly do hold my mug with my left hand also. So that does make a difference with these mugs, only because they have faces. Well, not all the mugs, because they're all different. But the mugs I was looking at have a face on the top. So you don't want to be drinking where the eyeballs are. So I'm going to show you my mug. All right, so here is the mug. Here's how pretty it is. Okay, it's super pretty. And then here's the monster face, and I love it so much. So when I'm drinking with my mug, I want this to be the part I'm drinking from. She actually, by the time I got to her booth and was like, oh, I really want to get one, I actually went and I wanted to get something else, but then I was like, She also has, what did she call them? Mosaic? No. God. If I can think of it, or if I remember, I'll put it down below or on the screen. This cat, if I'm sitting, it's trying to be in my lap. It's so annoying. Okay. I can't think of what they're called. Okay, she had ducks and she had chickens, but they're really funny looking. And so she had one that was a chicken that was left-handed. She had another mug that was similar to this. I didn't love the colors as much, and then I loved this one. So this is the mug I got, and I love it so much. So, of course, if I was right-handed and I was drinking, it would be a problem. I definitely asked about how many lefty mugs she makes, only because I was curious. 1 in 7. So she's done the math on what sells, what doesn't sell. She had checked statistics. But she also did realize that sometimes right-handers who drink with their left hand while they're working with their right will buy left-handers mugs because of that reason. So 1 in 7 is what she does. So I thought that was pretty awesome. I also got one of the little, I think they use them for the people that are learning the pottery. And this one is like a pen holder. Hazel has one. Hazel has 2. And I bought one because I wanted one for my desk. So I purchased that. Next stop And these are not in any particular order. I went and saw Lisa from Fiber Nymph. I enjoy talking to her. Her husband was there helping her. And I know I probably seen this knit up online, but seeing it in person, I had to buy it. I had to have it. So I bought Kitty Pie. Lisa is a self-striping dyer. She has her pie colorways, which means they're in the stripe sequence, of pie, like 3.15, whatever. I should probably learn what that is since I do this all the time. This is Kitty Pie on their bound space, 80/20 merino nylon. It's 400 yards and it's a 5-stripe colorway. So yeah, I love this so much, and it's super pretty knit up. Yeah, so Kitty Pie, I had to buy it. I almost bought some fiber and I didn't. I restrained myself. I have not been spinning, so I decided I didn't need to do that. I, of course, stopped by Frogget, and I actually did not purchase this. I'm going to be very straight out about it. They gifted me this. I had made them a shawl sample for their truck, and they were like, pick a mini skein, a mystery set skein, whatever it was, a mystery bag. It was a mystery bag, and they said, do you want fingering or DK? I said, well, let's do DK. And it came with 2, and you also got a frog stitch marker. So look at this. It reminds me of like king cake or Mardi Gras, but like muted, like spring Mardi Gras. It's just really beautiful. The colors are probably not showing up as good as they could be. I have the one curtain closed next to me because it's really bright. But look at the frog. I mean, he's so cute. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You did not have to gift this. This is the Merino DK base. 100% superwash merino, 231 yards. So it's 2 skeins of DK weight. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I have them. Then I stopped by Fangirl Fibers was there, and I had wanted the Monster Doodle deck the last time I saw her, and she didn't have them with her. So I ended up getting the Monster Doodle deck. This is actually Pacific Knit Co. But Amy, is her name Amy from Fangirl Fibers? I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong. Either way, she has them in her booth, for Pacific Knit Co. Because they do the doodle bar with all the minis. So, this cat, I'm telling you, she is annoying. Alright, if you have ever seen my green hoodie that says Knitter on it, it's by Camp Stitchwood, and I don't know if that was always their name or they changed it. I'm not quite sure. I bought some stickers for my girls, my Knitty girls, and I am very excited to give them to them. So here is their company, Camp Stitchwood. They're the ones that do the badges and the pins, and you may have seen them before, you may not have. But I wanted the Maryland sticker, so I got the Maryland sticker. And then I also purchased the Shenandoah National Park, Shenandoah Valley. I'm not quite sure what they call it, but this is for Shenandoah. I have one on my phone case. You can't see it because it's behind you. And then I also bought the Great Smoky Mountains one. So that's this one. I love it so much. So I bought quite a few of the Maryland ones because I wanted to make sure I had them for my knit group because I like them so much. I wanted to get one from them last time at Yarn Centric, and it may have been a Yarn Centric one. I can't remember exactly, but it was gone, and I was like, dang it, I waited too long. So you can't wait too long. Next, I stopped at Woolen Vinyl. Mr. Woolen Vinyl is now doing candles and wax melts. So all of their yarns are dyed with like song names that are related. So this is called Watermelon Sugar. And when I tell you that when this smells like watermelon bubblegum, bubble yum, or watermelon airheads, I'm not joking. It smells so good. They also had mystery skeins and mystery bags, so I indulged. They're cheaper than like buying a regular skein, and I do enjoy a good mystery skein. So I bought a DK weight mystery skein, and I got this. It's so pretty, that blue and white, and they're just one of a kinds. Super pretty. And this is on the Hard Rock DK base, 100%, 250 yards for 115 grams. And then I figured why not just buy a mini too. So what's nice about theirs is the minis, if they're numbered with the same number, you're going to get the same color. So if you're looking to get 2 or 3 mini skeins of the same color, if you pick number 7, they're all going to be the same. Just so you know, or if you want to buy, if you don't want to get the same ones, right? So I bought just one, and look at that. It's called Woodstock. What a cool color. It's really pretty. I only have one more purchase that I made. I know it looks like, I mean, I ended up spending a decent amount of money, but I really did have some restraint. I'm not gonna lie. I could have bought so much more. So the last thing I got was Dusty Tree Soap Company. And we have used all of our soaps, handmade soaps, in the house, so they're all gone. Oh, I could have used the card. There we go. Dusty Tree. It has a QR code. If you... Dusty Tree. There's Dusty Tree. There you go. Okay. I love patchouli. Patchouli is like my favorite. So I bought Spring Rain because it has patchouli in it. Yeah, Spring Rain. And it looks like this. Okay. This one has, it's olive oil, distilled water, coconut oil, sunflower oil, sodium hydroxide, grapeseed oil, essential oils, which the essential oils, here you go for what you would smell, is the patchouli, orange, and lang lang. So, it smells so good. The other one that also had patchouli, but I thought this was interesting, it's called Drunken Hippie, and they use beer instead of water for the soap when they make it. So the essential oil in it is patchouli, but it's Straub beer from St. Mary's, Pennsylvania. And I love the shape of that one on the top. I just think that looks cool. It smells so good. Plant-based, small batch, palm oil free. So there you go. That is what I purchased. I will hopefully go back in the fall. I really do enjoy that festival. I got to hug a bunch of people that I haven't seen in a long time, and honestly, that was one of the main reasons I wanted to go. I was family free, so I got to go all by myself and wander around. I ran into people while I was there and walked around with them. I probably walked through the barns like 4 or 5 times. Like, it was just, I just kept walking by booths. I'm like, hey, and it was just really nice. I stopped and talked to so many people I hadn't talked to before, just vendors that I've seen but never actually talked to, and it was really nice to just talk to people. It was raining that day. There were parts that were really heavy and then parts that were not as heavy, like rain times, I should say. I don't think that deterred too many people, but I was a little worried for the vendors because, you know, Maryland Sheep and Wool is the next weekend, and I just feel like they may have been like, I can't spend too much money, Maryland Sheep and Wool is next week, you know, like, so it would have probably been better. I mean, this is no fault, you know, they probably have to pick dates ahead of time, right? And sometimes, because the way Maryland Sheep and Wool works is it's funny. It's always the first weekend in May. So whatever dates it falls on, it doesn't matter. So if the first weekend falls on the 1st and 2nd, it's the first 2 days of May. So I guess Frederick has to lock in their dates, and they probably always can't help if it's 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks in between before Maryland. So it's a great little show though, and I love going to it, and it makes, you know, accessible to different dyers that aren't at Maryland, because not everybody can get into Maryland. that is a difficult, there's waiting lists, so people that can't get in there can get into other shows like Frederick or Shenandoah or, you know, other shows that don't have waiting lists. So that's my haul. Thank you for sticking with me and seeing what I purchased. I just felt I was really good about not buying too much yarn. I bought other things. So, yeah, until the next episode, real episode, peace, love, and happy crafting, guys. Bye.